I do weight bearing and quadruped every day for 5 minutes. How long should I be doing it? All right, this is a good question as well. So I'm assuming you do the quadruped to get the weight bearing on your arms. I'm assuming. You didn't specify arms or legs, but I'm going to assume that it's to get weight bearing on your arms. My suggestion is do you have another goal? Like, yes, you're weight bearing, but I would want to know what your goal is for weight bearing. And do you follow this up with any kind of like a functional movement that in your mind you're trying to relearn how to do? That all is important to know how long you need to spend on this activity. If it helps you to do the functional activity that you're trying to relearn, then I would say do it long enough that when you do the functional part of your therapy activity, you're seeing benefit. Like if I do the quadruped first, it makes my functional exercises easier. Then you can start backing down. If you do it for 5 minutes, next time do it for 4 minutes. If you're still seeing the positive benefits, then you only need to do it for 4 minutes. Do it for 3 minutes. If you're still seeing the positive benefits in whatever functional activity that you're trying to restore, then you only need to do it for 3 minutes. So that's kind of how I would look at that. You know, I don't know if you need to sit in quadruped for 5 minutes. I know personally that if I had weight on my arms, I don't know if I'd be able to hold quadruped for 5 minutes. So I'm wondering if maybe you're not putting a lot of weight on your arms. So that would be one thing that I would look at. If you can just sit there for 5 minutes and you think you could do it even longer than that, then maybe there's not enough weight on your arms. And then I would tell you to focus on make sure your shoulders are directly over your hands if you're doing it for the purpose of getting weight bearing through your arms. That's what I would say. Make sure you're paying attention that your shoulders are over your hands when you're doing it, and do it long enough that it has an impact, a positive impact on whatever activity you're trying to relearn. Today's video sponsor is the Allele 3X percussion massage gun. Now, as you guys know, I'll usually only work with a company or a product that I think is going to be of value to you. And I think a percussion gun is one of those things. Now, I do get this question a lot. Should I use a percussion gun for my spasticity? And I would say it all depends. Some people just have told me that it definitely helps, but there's also others where I know for sure that it does make the spasticity worse. The only way to know is to try it out for yourself. Some of the benefits of kind of that percussion or that vibration on a muscle, I think, is that you can kind of desensitize that muscle to a lot of times what I talk about is that quick stretch, which is a lot of times what makes spasticity a little bit worse. So I think that's one of the benefits of it, and just tolerance to lengthening. So a lot of times it's that muscle lengthening that causes that involuntary contraction. And I think that a massage gun is a potential tool that might help to increase, again, that tolerance for muscle lengthening. But where I think a massage gun can be extremely valuable to someone who is recovering from a neurologic injury is in that very, very early stage where a muscle is flaccid. We know for a fact that just tapping and vibration helps to give sensory input to the brain. So if you are someone who lacks awareness of a limb, an arm, or a leg, that is where a percussion type of tool can be such a valuable addition to your toolkit, again, to build that awareness. And so this product I'm holding here is called the Allele 3X percussion massage gun. It is one of the more reasonably priced massage guns that are on Amazon. This model right here is extremely lightweight. It comes with 4 different attachments that you can put on the end. I really like the flat attachment. I find it to be the most tolerable. And it has this angled handle on it, which does make it easier to reach some of those hard to reach areas of your body. This gun is extremely lightweight, it's quiet, and it is pretty powerful. So there's 4 different settings. So that's kind of the lowest setting. And then as you go up in settings, that frequency of the pulse increases. So to get started, I would just start on a very low setting. And then as you build up the tolerance for it, if you're trying to work on activating a muscle or even decreasing the spasticity, I would always start on the lowest setting, work your tolerance up to the higher and higher settings. But as usual, this company was generous enough to support this channel. So by clicking on the link, you can learn more about the product, but it also does support this channel. So thank you in advance for your support. To learn more about this product and to purchase it, click on the link in the description below. Now back to the video. If you liked that video and you want to learn more exercises on how to improve your walking, definitely check out this video over here or that video over there. If you want even more help, check out our Gold membership program where you will get access to over 300 exercises that are not here on YouTube, as well as access to our monthly lives where you can get your questions answered.